Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet, Battle of the Atlantic, continued as Britain. We are in week 1 of May 1940, we have lost 6 squares on the tonnage war, but we seem to be holding on fine. And the first thing I'm going to do, immediately, is send the Antelope in for some much needed repairs. Why? Well, I'm not going to tell you why. Have a look at the last episode and you'll see why. It was quite the episode, I may say. So because we're not seeing much action up here in the East Greenland Sea, I will bring one destroyer back. I'll bring the active over here to the western approaches where there is plenty of action. Right, how's everyone else doing? Do a quick torpedo check. 4 torpedoes is fine. Well, it's not brilliant, but it'll do for the time being. Yep, those are all fine. That's fine. That's also fine. That's also fine. Right, so we're quite alright. We're ready to take on basically anything. Have I checked up here? I'll check up here as well. Better to be safe than sorry. Right, these are all fine as well though, so absolutely no... Oh, hang on. Valix with 1? Oh, no. That's probably why I sent the Valix up here to scarp a flow. A little bit of rearming is necessary here. Acheron and Saint-Germain, however, looking good. Blanche has got 8. Good. Right, we can press on. In the United Kingdom, a warship was attacked by Axis aircraft. The destroyer Brazen has received medium damage in week 1 of May 1940. Right, has it actually suffered damage, or is it just going to say medium damage? It has suffered damage. 4 torpedo tubes destroyed. Right, very well. Valix can come back in here. Brazen can go up into Scarborough Flow for some repairs. 3 turns, we'll have to wait. Very well. Aha! Finally, an engagement in the East Greenland Sea. In sunny weather in week 1.5 of May 1940, the destroyer Blanche has intercepted, it would seem, at dawn, the submarine U-53. Because we have the initiative. Yes, finally. Finally. We actually get an engagement up here. 6,200 is a little bit too far away, so I'm just going to go flank and harder port. No air support, but that's fine. They'll fire their torpedoes. Not really too concerned about that. Let's go 10 degrees to port. Good. Right, torpedoes will hopefully go past us now and we can fire some torpedoes of our own. Good. So they've cleared us. No action. Right, it's my turn now. Hard to starboard. Stand by the torpedo tubes. We've got 8 torpedoes. Easily able to take out a single submarine with 8. You could take out a battleship with 8. If you can get close enough to fire them and not have your ship sunk or damaged to the point where you can't fire them. Here comes my torpedo. You fired 4. No effect. I fired 1 with devastating effect. We're not the same. We're just not the same. Right, nice, easy engagement to start things off. Action report. On the British side, the destroyer Blanche received no damage. On the German side, the submarine U-53 was sunk 800 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. Warship tons sunk on the German side, 800. Merchant ship tons sunk on the German side, 0. 800 renown earned. Right, we've got another engagement. In the Canary Islands, in sunny weather, in week 1.5 of May 1940, the heavy cruiser Exeter and the destroyer Vanquisher, who were escorting a convoy of T2 tankers, large freighter and a C2 freighter, have come under attack in the afternoon from the submarine U-122. The submarine has the initiative. Oh, no, no, no. Right, I was about to say, the Exeter looks dangerously close. Where's my oh, for goodness sake. See, now, what do I do now? What do I do now? Do I break the game? Because what I want to do, I know that I'm close enough to fire with the Exeter here. Torpedoes. What if I just ram them? Could that be a possibility as well? Yeah, I think I'm just going to ram them. Go for the ram. Let's just... Where are they exactly? Because I need to do this properly. Can't quite see their periscope peeping out. So I can use this. Won't break the game if I use my binoculars. Thank you very much. At least I can do this. Right, there's the periscope over here. Right over there. Right, Exeter, I'm gonna have to ask you to ram this submarine, seeing as you can't use your guns or torpedoes because that will break the game. Nope, nothing. No, I don't want to fire. I'm not firing, I'm not doing anything. Please don't break. Right. Thank goodness. Try and keep the game together in one piece for this engagement, because as you know, I hate having to restart the game because it just gives off bad vibes. It gives off the vibe that I can't save the ship, I can't, you know, that I need help basically, and that is basically borderline cheating. And it's not, because again, I've said it in previous videos and I'll say it again now, if you know how to stop the game from breaking, drop it in the comments and I will be more than I'll be very happy, in fact, to just use that technical solution that you found and just play it normally. Because I don't like it, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I don't like having to restart the game halfway through an engagement, even when the odds aren't in my favour, because I feel, oh, that's close, that's really close, because I feel that not every engagement will be in your favour. So it's well, it's not really that good to just say, oh well, I'm just going to restart it, even if you have a legitimate reason to do so. Alright, we're going to have to turn back now. Obviously I'll send the Vanquisher in as well, just in case the Exeter is unable to ram for whatever reason. Right, how are you doing? Gosh, you're quite close, aren't you? Well, you've managed to just about evade that torpedo. Is there much point in actually speeding up? Well, no, there is point in speeding up. I'm not sure there's much point in trying to turn away. See, this is what I hate about it. I'm being forced to put the convoy at risk, because if I tried to fire a torpedo from the heavy cruiser, it would break the game. I'm not saying I'm going to lose a ship here. I'm saying that if I do lose one, I think it's actually quite unfair that I do lose one, because that submarine would have been done by now. It just would. Is this the ram now? Not quite. Not quite, but we're basically on top of them now. I think the next turn that we go, it'll sink them, hopefully. I'm hoping it won't damage the Exeter too much. How far away is... Oh, I can't see. In that case then, I'm actually going to have you go backwards, and hopefully you're far away enough that you don't get hit by anything. That it's not a one-shot kill type of deal here. Quite tense because, well, you know why. No action still. I'm gonna ram this submarine now. Go! Yeah! There we go. Good job, Exeter. Good job. Yeah, how do you like that? Yeah. U-122. Nuh-uh. Ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You may prevent me from using my guns, you may prevent me from using my torpedo tubes, but you're not going to prevent me from simply ramming you into the depths of the sea. Well, great, I'm going to call that done. Action report. On the British side, the heavy cruiser Exeter received medium damage from ramming a submarine. Questionable, but very well. The destroyer Vanquisher received no damage, and all the merchant ships received no damage whatsoever. On the German side, the submarine U-122 was sunk for 1,032 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. 1,032 warship tons sunk on the German side. 0 merchant ship tons sunk on the German side. 1,032 renown earned. Right, well, that was pretty good. We've managed to fix the damage down to light, so that's also good. We've got a destroyer that's popped out here. So that means that you can be... Brazen's on 2 still. I will send a destroyer here first. Simply because I get way more activity in the UK than I do in the East Greenland Sea. Right, let's press on. Labrador Sea, week 2 of May 1940. Allied merchants attacked by submarines. 65,390 tons of merchant shipping sunk. Sargasso Sea. Allied merchants attacked by warships. 63,960 tons of merchant shipping sunk in week 2 of May 1940. Right, warships you say? It is so tempting for me to send the Renown out. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's send the Renown in. And Vanity as an escort, perhaps. Let's have a look. We'll send in the Vega here. Icarus can hop across here. Alrighty-o. Not the engagement I expected, but very well. Western approaches, sunny weather, week 2.5 of May 1940. We have the destroyers Active and Boreas, who are escorting a convoy of a merchant ship, T2 tankers, large freighter and a C2 freighter. They've come under attack in the morning from the submarine U-79. U-79 with the initiative. Right, torpedoes away from U-79, aimed at the tanker, I'm guessing. But because you're getting a lot of supplies through, I'd like to think we have some air capability, perhaps. Stand by the torpedo tubes just in case, but I'd like to think... Keep on dreaming. And keep on dreaming about your torpedo tubes as well, because you're not getting those either. Oh no, wait, we are! Yes, we are. Right, well, it's not the greatest angle in the world, mind you, but we don't need the greatest angle. We need just an angle that can reach. And that's what we've got right here. So, realistically, all I need to do is just not get hit by a torpedo. Seems easy enough, but it's a little bit more complicated than that in I mean, how are you supposed to dodge that? I mean, can I even dodge this? Not really, no. I don't think I can. They've launched it in such a way that I can't really do much about it. My best bet, really, I think, then, is just to slight turn to starboard and hope it just hits it right on the bow and that doesn't sink it. Everyone else, I guess just move forward at 1/3 speed. Here we go. Wasn't exactly on the bow, but if we can survive this, we'll be fine. Hurry up, please. Come on. Yes. There we go. Right, I'm going to have to go through the action report very quickly, because that tanker could go pop, and I don't want it to do that. Action report. On the British side, the destroyers active and Boras received no damage whatsoever. One merchant ship T2 tanker received light damage. All the other merchant ships received no damage whatsoever. On the German side, the submarine U-79 was sunk for 800 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. 800 warship tons sunk on the German side. 0 merchant ship tons sunk on the German side. 800 renown earned. Right, apologies if that was a bit quick, but, you know, I don't want the tanker to go boom. So naturally, if I read it quickly and move on, that means we've saved it and it's fine. South Central Atlantic, in week 2.5 of May 1940, Allied merchant attacks by submarines, 51,650 tons of merchant shipping sunk. Right, but that's too far away really for me to try and even get involved. Have we lost another square on the tonnage war? Yes, we have. We've lost 7. Oh. But I don't want to lose 7. Oh, but you wanted to lose 6. Well, let's move the Renown and Vanity back. Renown goes back here, Vanity goes back here. You guys also failed to sniff out any U-boats in the Labrador Sea. So let's move you back. You go back, excuse me, over here. Right, United Kingdom, sunny weather in week 3 of May 1940. Sorry, itchy eye. The destroyers Acheron, Antony, Ardent and Velux have come under attack in the afternoon from U-129 and U-86. The submarines have the initiative. Oh! They have acid. Can we shoot it down at least? Miss. Alright, that's fine. Okay, missing, that's also acceptable. Action. Yeah. You want to play around with some planes, do you then? Alright. You want some, I'll give it ya. There we go. You want to play with planes, I'll show you how to play with planes. I'll make sure not to miss like you did. Which piles the pressure on now for me to not miss, because if I do miss, I'm going to look like a right silly billy, aren't I? Yeah, you talk a big game. All that trash talk. Only to then miss. But no, we did it. We very much did not miss. Right, because there's no torpedoes been fired, I can just move the Antony forward and just request one more depth charge bomber. Nothing too complicated. I could even mess this one up. But that doesn't mean I will. It doesn't mean I want to do it. just saying that if for whatever reason I did mess it up, it's not going to work. But that's a perfect bombing run. No messing up over here. At least not this time, anyway. I do have my fair share of mess-ups, but not on this occasion. Action report. On the British side, the destroyers Acheron, Antony, Ardent and Bellows received no damage whatsoever. On the German side, the submarine U-129 was sunk for 1,032 tons. The submarine U-86 was sunk for 800 tons. Nothing sunk in either category on the British side. Warship tons sunk on the German side 1,832. Merchant ship tons sunk on the German side 0. 1,832 renown earned. Right, we've got another engagement in the Azore Isles in cloudy weather in week 3 of May 1940. The destroyers Icarus and Jervis, who are escorting 2 merchant ship T2 tankers, have come under attack in the afternoon from the submarine U-77. U-77 has the initiative. Oh, I don't like this. But at least I've got time to manoeuvre out of the way potentially, so take from that what you will. I'm assuming no air support in the Azore Isles, even though I would really, really want some. Could we fire at them, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm going to fire at them. No. And the reason why I'm going to fire at them is because we're so far away from them that by the time we actually get round to, you know, to shooting at them, this could very well be over. And I guess ultimately the mission here is to save the merchants, not necessarily to sink the U-boat. I know, sinking the U-boat is the best way to do it, but unfortunately when we're so far away, I can't let them have free shots at my tankers. So open fire, shoot! Alright, close, close. Overdid the correction somewhat, perhaps. We've got the well, actually no, I can turn fully as well. I'd like to think we can still get at them with a couple of... Oh, we can do a broadside. Great. So this was 12 degrees they're suggesting. Fine, 12.1 is close enough. As for the correction then, if that's the case, I'm going to hardly do any. We'll just do maybe one, like that. Shoot! Oh, here we go! Right, we've hit them. If they disengage, that means their torpedoes get nullified and the tanker is saved. Which, in a way, would be a victory for me, because that's ultimately what I want to do. I want to see my tanker safe, not being hit by torpedoes. Alright, fine, have your torpedoes run, but if you're going to get out now... No, of course you're not going to get out. That'd be too easy! You'd be too easy, sir. Can't be having it that easy. Have I just put my destroyer on a collision course with a torpedo? I think I may have done. Ever so slightly. Well, that means I'm a very silly Billy. An extra silly Billy, if that's what's happened. .17.1 was long, they're saying, but I don't think it was that long. If I drop it down maybe to the high 15s, it should be fine. Shoot! Yeah, should have gone a bit lower. I'm going to have to unfortunately turn a bit more with the Jervis, which means we will lose that rear turret. 12.1 was long. No, it wasn't. It scored hits. You got hits on that, on the ship. on the submarine, sorry. But very well, I will go down, recognising that we have come forward quite a bit. Shoot! More potential damage there. I'll have you try and desperately get away that way. Harder starboard. Just about. Oof. Right, we get a chance to intervene here and hopefully... Yeah, that would have hit. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no way that we're getting away from that. It would have easily hit the Icarus. I mean, not anymore, but it definitely would have done. Right, 15.9 was long, they're saying. I will go down to 12.9. I'll drop it 3 degrees. Shoot. Oh, we're really that close, 4,700. Very well. Hard to starboard and stand by the torpedo tubes. What? Why have we... I knew that was too good to be true. I knew I was right to be suspicious about that. Well, if I go to 9.0, maybe if we get a really good broadside away, maybe that'll sink them outright. Shoot! No, that's not really done what we wanted it to do. But we are relatively close, so maybe they can't disengage. Torpedoes are gone. Oh, they fired another one. Yeah, so we need to hurry up. That's what we need to do. Hurry up. I'm going to cease firing them, I think. If we're that close. Yeah, if we're that close, you might as well. They've not fired at me, have they? Maybe they have a little bit. Let's go backwards then. To recognise that threat. Oh, for goodness sake, this is the second time that's happened now. Which one is it? 4,500 or 5,200? Make your mind up. Still a little bit long, so I'll drop it down by another half a degree. Shoot! Oh, that's got to have hurt them. Surely. This is the one that's got a torpedo heading for it. Every 10 degrees to starboard. Here comes the torpedo. Leaving combat, right. Well, I'm going to claim a victory here because, well, I'll tell you why. Action report on the British side. The destroyers Icarus and Jervis suffered no damage, and the 2 merchant ship T2 tankers suffered no damage. On the German side, the submarine U-77 received light damage. Nothing sunk in either category on either side. 0 renown earned. But the most important thing is, the tankers were saved. And that's ultimately what you're supposed to do. Right, I think it's time for me to end the episode. Let me just... Oh, I will double check, but I think this is time to wrap it up. Yep, we're half an hour in, so I think it's time to wrap things up for this episode. Before we do, take a look at the stats. Week 3.5 of May 1940. We haven't lost any ships this episode, so this naval vessel sunk on the British side stays at 11. Naval vessel sunk for Germany, however, is up now to 83, approaching that $250,000 mark. Allied merchants sunk per month has gone up, unfortunately, to 140,000 tons. But so has this. You know, the list is getting quite long now. This list isn't really expanding as quickly. But anyway, that is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. If you enjoy the content, if you're enjoying the series, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.